Winner, winner, falafel dinner.
But we're not even from the restaurant industry. We're doing a different, unique twist on our own cultural food.
What happens when two best friends quit a career in law enforcement and a career as an attorney to bring Middle Eastern food to San Diego? This is the story of Tahini. They started at farmers markets, they went to a pop-up at a gas station, now they're a multi-location brand. My name is Shawn, I'm the host of Family Style. This is season 2, come on in. So Moody, you grew up in Jersey, you
Yes.
came out to San Diego, you realized that there was no good Middle Eastern food out here.
Yes, when I first moved here from Jersey, I kind of noticed a lack of Middle Eastern restaurants here. The way taco shops are here in San Diego, kind of almost on every corner, is how you find shawarma and falafel joints back in the East Coast, just literally on every corner. When I moved out here, it didn't feel right, so we wanted to do something about it.
So tell me back in the beginning, early days of Tahini.
Essentially, we started at the farmer's market in 2013, did it for a few years. Then we were doing pop-ups at the gas station 5 days a week for about a year. And then we decided it's now time for our first brick and mortar.
So Osama, running a restaurant, we all know we're in this business, how hard it is. Tell me about the learning curve that you guys have experienced.
I mean, definitely believing in yourself. I think number one is like, hey, you got this. But then two, really just kind of making sure you partner with the right people. You constantly think of like, all right, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, where am I gonna be at?
For me, in the beginning, when you're small and you're starting out, you have to sell your vision to everybody.
Yeah.
You have to sell it to your business partners, to your family, to your community, to the staff that are working for you, and to your vendors.
Yes.
You're like, we are building something big. I know we're just in a gas station, or I know we're just at a farmer's market, but you know, can you get me the best products possible, the best technology possible? Now that you guys have multiple stores, it's the conversation's changed a little
100%.
bit because you have proof.
Yes.
You have
in the
proof.
beginning, no one wants to believe you.
Yeah.
It's just like you're just another dude, right?
Yeah.
With a dream. But until you put pen to paper and you actually make it happen, that's when the conversation starts to change. Yeah.
So I want to see the machines, the shawarma machines at work. I want to hear about the beans.
Yep.
We have a bean story that you can't miss. Bring us inside. Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
So on this season of Family Style, we're talking about restaurant rebels. What makes Tahini a restaurant rebel?
I mean, we're not even from the restaurant industry. Right? We came out of nowhere, got into the industry, and I feel like that's part of what makes us revolutionary. We're able to look at things from a new lens, really just kind of put our own twist, and we're doing a different, unique twist on our own cultural food. We're doing it in a way that I think is different than anyone else out there.
So in hospitality, we know that in order to make a magical moment, it takes hundreds, thousands, millions of little things to make that memorable moment for a guest. Can you talk about what is Middle Eastern hospitality?
Absolutely. Middle Eastern hospitality is the second you walk through those doors, you are our guest, and we want to make sure you feel welcomed. You are beyond well fed, just elevating the experience, you know, making sure that they feel comfortable and welcome in this establishment.
I mean, I think for me, one of the coolest things is this is a fast casual environment, but even as we've been filming, we have customers that are coming up and giving you guys hugs. They've been supporting you since the farmer's market, since the gas station, all the way up to where you are today, at your other location in UCSD. How does that make you feel?
We're really honored to, you know, to kind of have people feel that level of, you know, love and respect to where, you know, they've become amazing, you know, parts of our growth.
So everybody's been waiting. They want to hear about this food fight story, this bean controversy. We're going to go to the kitchen and we're going to talk about...
Not a game, man.
It's not a game. We're serious. Like these guys were ready to throw down, and I want you guys to hear the full story because it is controversial. I hope that we don't upset any viewers. Come back to the kitchen. Now we have two different types of beans. We have a Garbanzo bean and the Fava bean. And we've got a crazy story. So if you're watching this, I need to know in the comments, which bean do you prefer? Which bean is the proper bean? And then we're gonna tell you the story. So who's gonna break it down?
We always had done the Garbanzo beans at the farmer markets for our falafel. When we decided to now go the brick and mortar route, Osama at the fourth quarter said, well, you know what, you know, the people might want the Fava bean falafel. So the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, you know, soft opening, we just did falafel A, B, and C without telling anybody which was which.
Blind taste test.
Blind taste test, and the numbers flipped. 80+% of people actually preferred the fava bean only falafel.
What can I say, man?
Winners.
Yes, unfortunately. Winner, winner, falafel dinner.
I think one of the coolest things about this specific story and this falafel story is that business owners, we're so subjective. We have our feelings, and where did those feelings come from? They come from my family, my past experiences, but you guys took strong feelings, both on the different sides, but then you did what every business owner do. You looked at data and made an objective decision for the business, and now the business is actually better and thriving. And those are all those million things that you have to do to actually run a successful business.
100%. You wear especially in the restaurant world, you're wearing so many different hats, right? You're the accountant, you're the marketer, you're the operations person, you're greeting the customers, you're making the food. You do everything in a restaurant. And it really is the coming together of so many little things, right? And I think that's been for us, being able to rely on one another for that and being able to really elevate each other's strong suits and use data, right? Use Toast, which gives you so many different data points, and really also be able to see the different integrations that are coming together on Toast and be able to take those and then really use that as a way to start making our workload easier too.
So let's try this final product.
Hey,
Ready?
dig in, man. You'll never go back to chickpeas.
Wow,
Steam still coming out.
beautiful. What do you think, somebody that's watching this, that's in the restaurant business, what's your one piece of advice for them?
I would 100% say take things slow. We started at farmer markets back in 2013, didn't open up our first location until 2017. We really took things slow. We just made sure we were able to stand behind our product. You don't want to sell something for the sake of like making sales just to make money, but if it's a product you can stand behind, I think you'll have all the success in the world, but take it slow.
How about you, Osama?
Be willing to take the risk, take the plunge, right? Swing for the fences. You don't know until you try. And I think that for us was probably the biggest part of it, was we didn't want to look back on life and be like, well, yeah, imagine if we had done this, or imagine if we hadn't done that. We wanted to be able to, at least even if we failed, be able to say we tried.